In August, this 2023, you're going to find, Aries, that you're having a power up in your money, your work, the cash flow in your life, as well as a reset in the area of your life that represents your romantic life and relationship to your children. It's going to be a very positive month, especially because Mars, the ruler of your sign, is up to all good things in your chart, bringing a whole bunch of luck and opportunity in a series of delectable trines. So just to learn a little bit more about this wild ride ahead for you, Aries, so sun, moon, and rising sign, please stay tuned. Before we get started on that part of the journey, I have a promotion that I'm engaging in for the month of August. And this is a promotion to do with the Aura app. Now, Aura is an app for meditation, but it's more than that. It's a sleep aid, and it's hypnosis. It has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Live coaching, psychological health. It's got a really cool set of people from around the world who participate in providing the content for this app. So you can set it for your language, you can set it for your accent you prefer to listen to, etc. So the point of this whole story is it's my promotion. You get a 25% discount and a 7-day free trial if you sign up using my link below. Why am I sharing the app? Because I love it. I started using it way back in the day in April, and I shared the app with all of my people during the month of April, May, June, somewhere back there. And I haven't been talking about it since. I've got a lot of great feedback from people tried it. I am one of these people who likes to meditate. So I like to listen to meditation music. I like to listen to sometimes hypnosis. And I've been really stressed out in the last couple of months in my life. And I just think the app is an incredible way to detox from life. And if you're interested in trying it for a free 7-day trial, and then if you want to sign up, it's 25% off. Check out my link below. It's in my description box. That means it's at the top of the information under the More tab in my channel. I'll also append that to the comments for you. Okay, so let's get going and talk about this month. I am an Aries sun and moon, and so I totally get this vibe. I'm looking so forward to how this will play out for me in my life. I always say listen for your rising sign first, for the simple reason it's all about you, whereas your sun can be about your career, purpose, father figures, moon about your mom, home, and also things to do with emotions and sometimes the body. So basically your rising sign likely is most accurate, but you can listen for all three. So basically, let's start off by talking about some big concepts for this month ahead. The big concept for you as an Aries rising is Mars ingressing into the sign of Virgo. Now, he entered into Virgo in the month of July. That's nothing new, but he's still in the sign of Virgo throughout the month of August. In fact, he will be there all the way until August the 26th, and had started off in Virgo on July the 10th. In your sky, it's your work house. Have you been working your ass off? Because I have. Oh my God, that's why I need my meditation app, Aura. And I'm like, okay, it's been a lot of hard work since July the 10th. I've been kicking ass and going for it and working hard in my readings business, my YouTube videos. So you may, as an Aries sun, moon, or rising, have felt that you put a lot of work into your life lately, professionally. Maybe even worked on your health. I joined a gym. Mars in the 6th house is in his joy. He helps you improve your health through motivation around actions to take exercise, to go to the gym, to eliminate things that are bad for your health. And he also helps you here get all motivated and supercharged in your willpower. All systems go around the work life and your office boss workspace energies. That's including your own, if you're self-employed like me, your own momentum. And as he's been going through here all the way since July 10th and finishing up the very tail end of the month of August, this month is very cool because it's going to engage in some three very positive stories for you, Aries rising, sun and moon people. Let's go through them one by one, shall we? Now, I don't cover moons in these videos because I do big in-depth moon videos on my channel. So like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, etc., and get one of my 20 to 30 videos a month rather than just these videos. But let's get going. August the 1st to the 4th, you're going to find that Mars is in the trine to Jupiter. This is Jupiter in the sign of Taurus, where he hasn't been for 12 years. He entered there at May the 24th, 2023, and exits in May of 2024. Now, while Jupiter's going through this part of the sky, you're finding that Mars every 2 years can possibly engage him. You won't get this again next year, guys. So Mars in the house of your health and work is flowing to Jupiter in the sign of Taurus, your earnings and money and possessions story. This is very lucky, positive momentum around those themes because trines are the nature of Jupiter. So get ready, get set, go for some kind of money, willpower, drive, momentum, and uplift during August 1st to the 4th in that time zone. Then Mars is going to then later in the month, is going to trine Uranus, who's also sitting with Jupiter. Wait till next year when Uranus and Jupiter get together in April, May. Whoa, it's going to boost your earnings. But right now, Uranus is a little further along in the story, and he's in the third decan of the sign of Taurus. And this means that it's going to take Mars a while to get there. So August 8th to the 10th, then Mars looks down or over at, August 15th to the 18th, I apologize, looks over at Uranus, look for money surprises coming through the workhouse, sudden opportunities to pay off debt, sudden events in your life connected to rentals and tenancies and money that are very positive, or even some sudden opportunities regarding pets or domestic animals. This is your 6th house where Mars is traveling in his joy, that connect to finances in a positive, exciting, exhilarating way. So that's exciting. I love that for me. I'm going to be curious to see what happens. Then next, the very tail end of this Mars trine kind of energy is at the very end of the month from August 23rd to the 26th, where the ruler of your sign is going to come into a beautiful trine to Pluto, who's now retrograding in the tail end of Capricorn. This is a career glow up, to say the least, but it also involves a sense of power, authority, and maybe wealth. And, a lot of us here who are in the Aries, sun, moon, and rising stories, we know what it's like to have Pluto go through the 10th house of career and reputation since 2008. Some of us may be a bit burned out. Some of us may be feeling like, oh my God, we've had so much transformation in our career. And this is kind of the tail end of that narrative. And as this is going on in the sky, you're going to see that this energy opens up at the end of this transit. Again, August 23rd to 26th, some kind of like mountaintop crescendo, some kind of reaching for the sky at a part of your life that represents success in the visible world. So take your bows, get your accolades. It's really good for raises and promotions. It's really good for accelerated career success and momentum. It can look like you're really driving for power and success at the same time. It's just happening. So August 23rd to 26th can look very good on you. And now Mars, your ruler, is doing one gnarly thing this month. And we're really focused on Mars because you are an Aries rising. And one of the things I'm going to say is, backtrack it. It's not really he's doing a bad thing. He's going into a difficult sign. I should have framed that properly. At the very end of the month, he's going to go into Libra on the 27th of August. And that's a place for him of debility. Now, Libra in your sky is your significant relationship house. So watch out there for your marriage house, your significant business partners, and he's going to be there for 6 weeks. So you can't make it all about the end of the world, but it starts up at the end of August. So if you're an early degree Aries sun, moon, or rising in the first, say, 5 degrees of that sign, you're going to experience Mars in the early degrees of your significant other house. And this could bring you into tension with a business partner, have difficulties or falling outs or problems with a client, an audience member, a bad troll, I don't know, especially impacting you guys at the end of the month if you are early born sun, moon, or Aries rising in the first 5 degrees. And again, that starts up on the 27th to the 31st of August. So it's not terrible. It's just Mars is in the peacekeeping, harmonious, gentle, kind, Libran vibe that belongs to Venus. And of course, he's typically a gung-ho warrior. So it's just a bit of a debility. You have it every 2 years around the same time of year, not the end of the world. Okay, lastly, this is not one of my longest videos. You're going to notice that because I'm getting ready to go on vacation. But Venus has a couple of intense moments this month. And that's a big story for all of us. Venus is in Leo from June the 5th. Right, all the way through to October the 9th. And Leo for you guys is your 5th house of creativity and romance. It's a house where you experience also entrepreneurship and money luck and what brings you joy and vitality. And a lot of this time, June through October, you're really investigating the deeper meaning of the heart of what brings you joy. Where is your vitality source? And what kind of romantic and love relationships or relationships with your children do you really want? This is also a fertility transit for someone trying to be pregnant. Now, The thing is that Venus will make two difficult aspects this month, and she will also come into the heart of the sun. We'll talk about her difficult aspects, and then we'll talk about the heart of the sun, which is a reset for your love and your romance and your children and your fertility and your entrepreneurial stuff and even just money luck. So first of all, on August the 8th to the 10th, this Venus square Uranus moment occurs, and it's the first of three that will occur over the next few weeks. That's why if you subscribe to my channel, you'll learn a lot more about it. But the first one is a direct motion Venus in a square, August 8 to 10, with Uranus in the frigging area of the sky that is your money. So we got a lot of Mars money plus stuff, but we got a little sort of jolt here. Now, Uranus in the second house, Taurus part of your sky, has been here since 2019, and you are getting used to this erratic, unpredictable, up and down, changeable, but also exhilarating ride around your finances. And some of you can even get rags to riches by the time 2026 rolls around, when this transit ends. But here we have this energy of Venus in a difficult relationship to Uranus. It can be an unexpected surprise regarding some financial situation revolving a lover, a child, something in your entrepreneurial life, or even in the money luck part of your sky. So, I mean, what would a hard money luck surprise be? I know you won the lottery, but you can't claim it. I don't know. But, just keep that in mind. Again, it could be about your children. It could be about your lover. It may not even be about you. And then a little bit later, Venus will also square Jupiter, August 21st to the 25th. Now, this is Jupiter, the god of opportunity in your money house, and Venus is objecting from the fifth house of pleasure and romance and creativity. I mean, Venus is like kind of saying, hold the presses, and Jupiter's like blasting through more abundance and opportunity and financial growth for you guys until next May. And all of a sudden Venus is in some kind of gnarly tension with Jupiter. Well, it can sometimes play out as opportunity because Venus and Jupiter are benefics. It can also maybe perhaps look like a challenge. Who's challenging who? So Jupiter in Taurus is in Venus's house and has to answer to her. She's the boss of him. So keep that in mind. And it may very well look like Venus has the upper hand and she's telling Jupiter to back off, back down. I'm going to say it could look like August 21 to 25th. An opportunity for financial goodness comes your way, a raise, a promotion, a bonus, some kind of opportunity for making some money. And you may actually say, is it worth it? I want to spend time with my kids, my lover, my sexuality, my romance. I want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. So you may just say, maybe I'm turning this down, or maybe this opportunity isn't for me right now. Now, lastly, Venus is in the heart of the sun. This is going to be Venus coming into a reset we haven't seen since 2015 in the summertime, where she meets from a retrograde motion the sun and is born anew. This time she's being born as a chutzpah morning star after being 9.5 months in an evening star. Very delicate she was. So you're having a reset and a rebirth in romance, sexuality, entrepreneurship, vitality, and joy. And it's on August the 13th. It's happening at 20 degrees of Leo. It's going to be a very, very important time for all of us, but for you in particular, because Leo is a trine to your ascendant. This is a positive flow back to you, especially if your ascendant is between 20 and 29 degrees of Aries, similar sun and moon, 20 to 29 degrees of Aries. It's quite intimate to you. Like back in 2019, this reset was at 19 degrees. 2015, this reset was at around 18, 19 degrees. So this retrograde reset has potency and depth. We haven't seen this retrograde reset since 2015. Now, there was an August of 2019 reset as she moved into direct motion. So this is an area that keeps getting reset in your life every 4 years. You might want to go back to the summer of 2015 and remember what love, romance, children, entrepreneurship, and joy stories were taking place in your life that you may have reset back in August of 2015, even to August of 2019. Here we go again. It's going to impact your life for the next 4 to 8 years. It's a big deal. This is a reset in which there's a lot of power. There's a Muse asteroid called Urania involved, and a really cool star as well. And that's why if you follow my channel, we're going to deep dive into what this means in depth in the month of August as we go really into the heart of what this reset is for. And anything else I'd like to say to you as a fellow Aries, we do have some moons this year. We do have some full and new moons as we do every single month. And I'm going to just talk really briefly about the August 16th moon because it's happening for you in Leo. Again, that hot spot of the reset that flows back to you, that flows back to your identity, flows up to your ninth house of of the meaning of your life. These are karma houses. What's the purpose of your life? And there's a new moon resetting in that 5th house, and it's going to give you a new beginning that lasts up to 6 months in vitality, joy, play, pleasure, entrepreneurship, vitality, creative projects. The muse is on fire. Some of you may start a new writing project, a new business endeavor. I'm going to launch a whole new direction in my astrology starting next year, and it's coming off of this new moon while I'll be designing the program. So think about where your muse is shouting out to you. Pay attention, listen in around that new moon on August the 16th at 23 degrees of Leo. Yeah, of course, if you do have any kind of planets at 23 Leo, include them in the meaning of this moon. All right, thanks for listening, Aries. Have a wonderful August. Don't forget to check out the Aura app. The promotion is in the description box below. I think you'll love it. I enjoy the flexibility of it. Oh, I was going to share something with you and I almost forgot, so I'll share it now. Yeah, okay, hang on. Give me a second. Okay, the Aura app is on my phone, right? That's how I do my Aura app. Well, obviously it's an app, but I was going to say one thing I really like about it, and I just opened it randomly today to see what the message was, is this. Every time you open the Aura app, of course, it's not so bright. My settings are on low. Every day you open the app and you get a quote, right? And today's quote, I'm recording for my Patreon community first on July the 18th to get everything before you guys, ad free. And it's one of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you can't change. And that's a quote by Anonymous, and at July 18th quote. So they start you off with a great quote, then you click into the app and you can get into hypnosis, meditation, coaching sessions live. It's just a lot of fun. Give it a try. 25% off, free trial. And it's all in the description box below. Thanks a lot, guys. Ciao, ciao.